This is back. Virtual India Sourcing Show is back. We are back with more suppliers for you to meet and to see their products. And this is now shorter, and we're going to be doing this episodes more frequently. Mark and Kevin, how are you guys doing?
Great,
Really
great.
good. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, we're gonna go in depth, aren't we, Megla?
We are not very in depth. But yeah, so we've got two suppliers lined up today. We've got a really good wooden products manufacturer, and she's waiting backstage. And then one of our existing VISS suppliers, Ryan International, is coming back, and they make genuine leather products, but he's got a totally new range of bags that he's going to be showing. Very cool materials. You've got to stick around for that. And in case you haven't heard, we have launched our new website. In case you've been living under a rock.
I'm sure they must have seen it somewhere, Megla.
or you've been stuck in a COVID hotel or something, or
Yeah, without internet, without electricity.
Communications, or radio, or phone, or
Exactly. It's been everywhere. So check out the website if you haven't already done so, indiasourcing.net. There are lots of people who've been sending inquiries on the website. You can search for suppliers. All of our VISS suppliers are there. And you can contact suppliers directly from the website, service providers, lots of good stuff happening. So who's with us? Happy you're back with VISS. Yay.
glad to be there.
Lois is saying, hello, lovely people. How are you?
From Queensland.
Okay, awesome. So let me invite Soumya. So welcome, Soumya from Nurture India. Hi, Soumya. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? How's everybody?
We're well, but
Yeah,
you've
good to
been up
see you.
early this morning.
Yeah.
You're up very early. What time is it for you?
It's just about 6:30 in the morning.
Dedication.
And looking at you've got a beautiful smiling face. That that's what getting up early in the morning, Sonia. That's what it does. It invigorates you and gets you
Yeah,
ready for the day ahead.
I'm sure like my smile is wide, but my eyes are like sleepy and droopy.
Awesome.
Jackie saying, hello, gorgeous people.
Hello, Jackie.
Parmjeet Kaur is here too. Awesome. Okay, so Soumya, I'm going to share the slides that you had sent over. And why don't you
Yeah,
go ahead and introduce yourself and your company
sure.
as well?
Yeah, perfect. So hello everyone. We're Nurture India, and we're an e-commerce, wholesale, and export company, and we manufacture wooden home decor products. We started in 2018, and our vision was to make wooden home decor products and sourcing that and making that easily available to the world in the most transparent, easy, and fun way. We customize, and currently we export to the US, UK, and Saudi Arabia, UAE, and in just about also into Spain and UK. And in just about these last 3 years, it's been founded by me and my co-founder Pratima, who's also here. She might join us sometime in some time. And so we're a women founded company. And what makes us different is that, we've really sort of built this with our heart and soul and every passion that we have in our, bodies. So basically, we started 3 years back and we were doing our regular corporate jobs. That's when we sort of had this, we were tinkering with the idea of how to start something that, you know, could sort of position ourselves as sustainable and organic and also like something that stood for quality. That's how we started researching. So actually Pratima and I, when we sort of traveled all across India researching about wood, researching about other crafts and different materials about those, about the, the bounty of crafts that we have here in India. So we went from West Bengal, we camped there, we went to the south of India, we went to Rajasthan, we went to, Saharanpur, we went to UP and other different parts of UP, where we sort of understood the craft landscape that there is. And after that, I think that's when we sort of realized that, wood has a lot of potential. And India has a lot of indigenous woods that are currently being exported already, and there is scope for in terms of artisanal variety. The scope is very, very large. So that's where we started with wood. We currently have our factory in Noida in sector 10, and where we currently work with about 100 plus artisans. Nikla, we could go to the next slide. So that's us, and that's Pratima, who's here to come. And that's a little bit about our backgrounds. And I sit out of Delhi, and our factory is in Noida. And Pratima handles, she's in Mumbai. And this is what we were doing. So I come as a journalist in, like, training. And Pratima is from KPMG. She worked as a consultant. So basically we come from like diverse backgrounds, and that's what sort of drove us to make this something different. And it wasn't really, we aren't really your regular suppliers. We are people who will tell you exactly how the product is being made. So we are very much involved in the process with you while you are getting your products designed. So that is one thing, as a feedback that I've received, that all suppliers, all buyers who work with us really love it, that we let them in. And in terms of other aspects of what we look at is, R&D is something that we would love to do with you. And we have about 700 to 800 SKUs in our portfolio, and 400 plus we've actually grown. So we've actually doubled that number. So we have about 800 SKUs in our portfolio. We across 7 collections. Our concentration of the products is into tabletop and decor. That's where we specialize. We work with approximately 10 to 12 different kinds of wood. So right from mango, acacia, rosewood, rubber wood. There's another wood called haldu wood, which is a local to India. Then we also work with halimara, which is like a toy making craft, which is a white wood. We also work with those woods. We also work with neem wood, and there are very, very many ways that we work with. We also sort of work with different types of crafts in wood. So right from, just to give you a little, if we could just stay on this slide, yeah. So just to give you an example, the first one on the left, the picture is a basic idea of how utility products can be made. The other one is actually a craft form from Karnataka in terms of wooden lac turnery. So it's lacquer and regular wood applied on natural lacquer. And the other one is teakwood. So we also work with teakwood, which is just a chopping board. And then there's also fusion and R&D that you can do. So in terms of mixing two materials, so they are coffee cups which come with stainless steel. And the last one is actually wood blocks that are used for printing. We've sort of repurposed them and made storage jars out of them. And they are basically, wood printing blocks from Rajasthan, which have been repurposed in terms of, they're refurbished pieces. So they're more in your artisanal and like a very sustainable and like very organic looking pieces. So we work across all different types of design ideas and uh, languages. So little about, or basically more about the artisans and who make us who we are, and help us make the business come alive. So basically, we have our largest manufacturing in Saharanpur in UP, which is where the bulk of our manufacturing happens. And we are happy to let you in and see a video tour of the cluster and of the factory that we work out of. And we have about roughly about 70 to 80 artisans there who work with us on manufacturing these products together. And then they come to our unit in Noida, which is where a lot of this R&D is happening. So basically the fusion and the putting together, and then the packaging and the QC. All of that happens in Noida. One second. Yeah. And the later stage, after which the entire process for you to sort of come in as a buyer and do a QC will be in Noida. So that is the thing. We also have artisans and craftspeople who we work with in Karnataka and in Rajasthan, which is where little elements of our products are made. So just an example being, this is entirely done in Saharanpur. This part is done in Saharanpur. This is mango wood, and all the painting, etc., is done in our factory in Noida. This little bird right here, this is done in Karnataka. So, and the entire assembly, all of that happens in our unit in Noida. So that was just a little tidbit of information. So I guess, yeah, that's all about us. Any questions? And so, yeah, a little bit about the journey. I would love to talk about the journey. So basically, we are friends and we've known each other since 2 decades almost. So the whole foundation of the business was started with a lot of trust and, with a lot of love. So this was something that we purely sort of was a deep dive into the handicraft industry, where we sort of understood. And the difference that we bring in, I think, from all other, manufacturers in general that we have also seen and interacted with over the due course of being in the industry, is that we truly make an earnest attempt to, sort of we understand what it is to sell, because we don't come from, just backgrounds that, we understand marketing, we understand communication. I come from a communications background and my co-founder comes from the marketing background. So we understand the importance for a customer to sort of sell and scale. So scale is something that I would love to sort of, go into a little bit more and talk about as to how we sort of started right from my house as being the little factory or warehouse there where we were, just putting together samples. That was how it started. And then we sort of took it there, took it up, and we took another smaller warehouse. And then we further moved into a larger warehouse. Now, today, we are stocking our own wood. We have our own factory in Saharanpur where we, work with so many artisans. So, impact in terms of the livelihoods that we are impacting, and in terms of how I feel we've been able to make something for them by giving them a regular income, by giving them sustained livelihoods. That's where I feel like we have put all our energies into. And by joining hands with everybody out there who's watching us today, I think that's what we aim to achieve further, and do it together. So a little bit about the products also. Just our best sellers are basically it's a mix of woods. So in terms of like the last few years that we've been in this business, we feel like the tabletop and the decor aspects, these two categories have really picked up, specifically in wood. So we see like the demand for different types of indigenous woods like teak wood, acacia wood rise up. So in terms of, if you're looking to source tableware, I think a few great categories to start is with chopping boards and cheese platters, spoons and ladles, if that's something that interests you, and a lot of flatware. All of those do really, really well. And in terms of other artisan bowls, wooden bowls are also some of our best sellers. So I'm just going to like show you a few pieces here and there that I had, just gotten for the presentation. So this is one of the bowls that we do. So it's enamel inside. So this is food safe. And in terms of like coatings and, BPA free and all of those things, that is something that we can take care of, and happy to answer all your doubts in terms of how food safe, what is FDA, all of those things. Now that we have also worked with so many clients, definitely help you understand that better. So this is like a set of 4, all pastel colors. Then in terms of R&D that I was mentioning, so this is steel and this is a mug that does really well. It's a beer mug, it's 330 ml, and we can make a larger version as well. Then we also have wood and resin posters. So this is wood, and this part is mango wood, and this is like resin posters here. These are one of our best sellers. They do really, really well in across countries, like all markets. They do really well. And
So
this,
these resin items are also made in Saharanpur,
yeah,
in that
yeah,
factory? Okay.
yeah,
And then the beer mug that you had shown with the
yeah,
stainless steel, is
yeah.
that inner stainless steel mug removable or is it just
No,
a
it's
fixed?
fixed.
It's
It's
okay.
fixed. Yeah. And
Okay, that looks pretty
in terms of,
interesting.
in terms of if you want a particular grade of steel, or you have the buyer has certain specifications, all of that is also possible because we can custom make the steel and sort of redesign it also in terms of how a client wants
Okay.
it.
So I just want to add Pratima is watching from YouTube and she's posting comments there. And I see Dishna from your team is backstage.
Yeah,
But if you could just send the StreamYard
yeah,
link to Pratima,
yeah,
and I had actually sent it in the private chat to Dishna. So if she could just, okay, I see Pratima is joined now. She's here.
yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah,
gonna add Pratima to the live stream. Hi,
yeah.
Pratima.
Hi.
Hi, Pratima. You gotta turn off YouTube.
Hi. Good
Hi,
morning.
Pratima.
Hi, how are you guys?
Welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got quite a few questions for you, so let's take some of the questions.
Sure.
Pratima, please turn off YouTube. We can hear ourselves because there's like a 10-second delay. Okay, I'm looking for a wood supplier of home products. Well, you're in the right place at the right time.
Found
Here
one.
is your wooden product supplier.
Wow.
What is the cutting board made from? Is that teak?
Yeah, teakwood. Yeah.
Okay. And how does teak wood compare to mango wood in terms of
So
price,
basically,
quality, everything?
so price is about 15 to 20% on the higher side from a mango wood, and but teak is a lot harder in terms of the wood and for woodworking. So it's a lot non-porous. So the knife marks, and if you cut meat and non-veg, it'll stain less, and the knife marks that are put on a chopping board will be fewer.
Okay. Do you have olive wood?
No, we don't have olive wood.
And is olive
We
wood
have
produced in India?
no. No.
So we have
Okay.
Hale Mara, which is a local wood to Karnataka, which is a very similar wood to olive wood. It's white and it's a light wood that's usually used in making toys as well as other products, but not exactly olive wood.
Then we
Okay.
also have oak wood, like an Indian oak, which sort of resembles olive. It has those grains, it has those knots, it has those, very sort of textures. So we
Okay.
can work around it.
My main concern with handmade is being able to scale up volume if a product becomes popular and thousands a month are needed. So this is a really good question. And how do you manage this? And can you talk a little bit about your overall production capacity as well?
Sure.
So we work with Saharanpur, right, which is actually the biggest craft cluster in Asia. And there are like thousands of artisans there, and the whole sector has actually was unorganized earlier, but it's been organized over the years. You have government intervention happening, you have government setting up seasoning units, and the whole industry has sophisticated and evolved over the years. So India, that's why India has become one of the major exporters of wood and wood products. And Saharanpur specifically, which is in UP, is the biggest exporter in Asia. And that's why we work with Saharanpur, even though we are present in other parts of the country. So scalability hasn't been a problem. We've also done many orders over time. We've done 500,000 units a month, and that's about our production capacity as well.
So
So
500,000 units. That's your.
Up 1,000 to 1,000 to 5,000 units is what our capacity is,
Oh,
depending on
okay,
the
okay.
size of the product. Yeah, for a smaller product, we can do up to 5,000 units. If it's a bigger product, at least 1,000 can be easily done.
yeah,
That's
another
per
thing,
month, per product, or
Yeah.
per month per product. Yeah. I
Okay,
just
so
want
if
to add another thing.
yeah.
Like you mentioned that if a product becomes popular, so in terms of how we work with our other clients also, so we did these bottle openers for a client, and who was doing them in volumes of a minimum order of 10,000 pieces a month. It's a small product. I'll try and get it and I'll show them to you. But what I mean to say is, they assessed demand. We started with 5,000 and then they wanted to further scale it up. So in terms of, they gave us an intimation, so that this product is selling. So we can stock wood and we can keep wood ready, because everything is about seasoning of wood, which is where we lose time. But when we work together, we understand those issues for you. We stock wood. We anyway have a lot of wood that we stock, which is chemically treated and ready for to be put into production directly. And in terms of how you want to solve that problem, as you tell us and as you gauge demand, we will do the same thing for you and separately keep that much aside for you, so that we can bring it into production faster. So the crafting doesn't take as much time as the seasoning of the wood does, and that is a crucial step that we can't miss.
So how long does the seasoning of the wood typically take, and how exactly do you season wood? Maybe for people who are not familiar with the process, do you want to just explain very briefly what the process is for seasoning of wood?
Sure. So basically, we do a chemical treatment and seasoning of wood. So seasoning is basically exposing wood to different temperatures and letting it dry completely, losing all its moisture. And it also then is chemically treated with boric acid, which is where we sort of put a layer protective coating inside for it to be safe for termites and other insects. So that is a step that we can't. The whole step, the process takes about 15 to 20 days, depending on the wood, the different type of wood. Like a mango can be done faster. A teak, because it's also harder, more like less porous, will take slightly longer.
And does the monsoon affect seasoning and drying of the wood and no?
Not really, because it's a chemical process. It's happening in the seasoning chamber. So of course a little bit, but not really to have, because we also stock. So that shouldn't be really an issue.
Okay. So Candy's asking, is there any certificate needed for woods being treated before importing? So let's
Yes,
say
that
specifically to
there
the
is
US.
a certificate, but in case you want, just to be safe and you want a certificate that says this food has been chemically treated, that is something we can provide.
Okay. And if you're importing into the US, then you need to fill in what's known as the Lacey's Act. So it's a form that you'd need to fill in, and your freight forwarder and supplier would, complete that form. So you don't need to um, worry about that. They would know. Okay,
What we know, yeah.
I've noticed that sometimes products like cutting boards made of acacia wood start to peel after a few washings. Does your company have a food safe way to prevent this?
So I think there are different coatings that one can do in terms of the cutting boards. A lot of times, what people do is they just put a buff coating, which is like a simple matte coating, or they leave it without any coatings and just do an oil coating. Those are the two options that are the most common, because people tend to replace cutting boards very frequently. So that's why the polishes aren't very sort of, non-porous. But we can also do like a lacquer coating, which will prevent this from happening. But some things, I mean, peeling is something that we've not really heard of. Knife marks, of course, will come with time and usage, but they shouldn't really peel. No, that shouldn't happen.
Okay, so this is Victor. Giz is equal to Victor on YouTube. So Victor is a regular member of our community. So how do you enamel wood bowls? I think porcelain wouldn't match the expansion characteristics of wood.
So no, this is not porcelain. It's basically just a different type of a lacquer, and it's a food safe lacquer, which is just like a, you could say it's a mix of synthetic seaweed mixed in it. So it becomes anti, sort of, better for gravies or like curries and things like that, and doesn't really react as much as the wood would. So, yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the certifications and specifically FDA certification? So we've got this question a couple of times in our group. When you're importing into the US, items that come in contact with food, what types of
Yeah.
certifications are needed, and is an FDA certification required? Is it mandatory or is it optional? Or can you explain that a little bit?
Sure. So, an FDA certificate is not a requirement, it's not mandatory. In terms of products that are coming in contact with food, you should probably have them tested and specific to the volumes that you do. Let's say, assume you do a 10,000 pieces chopping board or something. It's better to get them FDA approved by an auditing lab here in India. We can do that for you. That is uh, an accredited lab, which is like Bureau Veritas or SGS. These are the labs that do the FDA testing, and we can help you with that. Like we can provide you a certificate. But otherwise, to sell, like maybe on Amazon or otherwise, it's not a mandated thing that you need. The other thing is, I think we actually exported to a few restaurants in the US where they had a compulsory FDA. So if you're probably a restaurant or someone who supplies to restaurants, that could be checked up because I think for restaurants it is mandatory to have an FDA, but there is not a problem. We can get that certification done here.
Okay. What about the MOQ to the US? Do you send samples of a couple of units on request?
So the MOQ is 100 units in any case for any order, and yes, of course, we do sampling. If we have ready samples available, we can ship them out immediately, of course. In case it's a new product altogether or a customization, then we take about 10 to 15 days to create a new sample and then ship it out.
Okay. And Trish is saying hi, Jackie. Okay, Victor is asking another question. What moisture content is considered allowable in your wood products?
So 9 to 12% actually for wood that we use.
Sorry, how much was that?
9 to 12%, between 9 and 12%. So 9 would probably be in a summer when it's hot because just working with the wood will sort of also reduce the moisture, and 12 would be in a normal otherwise temperature when it's sultry, humid, whatever.
Okay, great. Guys, any more questions for Nurture India, for Soumya and Pratima? Any more questions? Type them in the comments. We'll start wrapping up over here. And if you want to contact them, you can go to indiasourcing.net. Their page will be up soon, and you can send a direct inquiry to them. Yes, what's the best way to get in touch with you? So, Facebook user, you can go to the indiasourcing.net website later today. Their page will be up. This video will be up there, and you'll be able to send them a direct inquiry from the website. Cool. So, anything else, Mark, Kevin?
Yeah, I'd just like to say,
I'm sorry.
I'd just like to say congratulations, girls, on your your journey so far. I mean, obviously, the passion. You can see the passion in your faces for your product.
Thank you.
I've got a question for you. Just around packaging. People these days, they come to you and they want a sort of private label. Can you sort of assist with packaging? You sort of help them, sort of point them in the right direction as far as helping them to design a package or to even suggest a packaging, company or someone, to make it a one-stop type shop for you guys. Yeah.
Sure. So Pratima, go on.
Go on. Actually, I was opening the folder. Let me just share the screen once, if that's okay. Yeah. So we actually also customize for our clients. So we customize the products as well as packaging, as well as laser engraving, and we also do photography for most of our sellers in case they want photos and videos of the product in use, or if they want Amazon specific pictures, we also do that. I'll just share one of the products that we did for our client.
Sure. And in case anyone wants to check out their products, it's nurtureindia.in. You can go to their website, check out their products. You also sell in retail, right? Locally. And so some
Yes.
of those products, if people don't want to do private label, they can just buy those products that you already
Yeah.
have and sell those. Would that be
Yeah.
okay if people sold
Yeah.
the
If you
products
want
that
to
you're
start,
already?
definitely. If you want to start with a lower MOQ or, just test the waters, you can sort of shop our inventory and take it from there, whatever's available on the website that we are selling in here in India, and you could sort of pick those items up.
Can they private label those items somewhere
Yeah.
or not? Yep, they can. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Are
is
there
it
websites? Are there websites to verify wooden product suppliers? So, Billy, there are no websites to verify suppliers as such, but if you go to our website, indiasourcing.net, we've got a couple of different wooden product suppliers that we've vetted and we've interviewed live on shows like this. So, yeah, I mean, depending on what your definition for verified is, all of the suppliers on our website are verified. And there are other supplier directories as well, Alibaba, Global Sources, all of those
Yeah.
directories. So you can check those
And,
out
and
too.
we even have a sourcing agent who's an expert in wood too, don't we, Megla?
Yeah, we also
Yeah.
have a sourcing agency, Subsource, and there's one person on the team there, Komod, who's really a wood expert, and she
Yep.
knows she's been working with wooden products for like 20 years, so she can
Yep.
help you. If you don't want to do it yourself, then you
Yep.
can also work with her. Okay, how are wood prices and labor costs in India compared to China or Vietnam? So compared to China, labor costs are overall lower in India, especially for these handmade products. I'm not really sure about Vietnam. Soumya, any idea?
Um, I I don't have
Yeah.
like a very good idea.
Yeah. Not sure about Vietnam.
Yeah.
I think they should be comparable. I think
Yeah.
overall, yeah.
Generally, I think overall, in the tabletop and the wood, in this category that we're in, the prices are pretty competitive. But I
Yeah.
think with China, you would probably have a much larger MOQ.
Right. And the beauty for India, I mean, India's got a lot more indigenous type woods to offer
Yeah.
than other markets. I mean, we can sort of count out sort of China because it's more sort of MDF related type of woods.
Yeah.
But as
MTS
far
and
as
bamboo, that's where
yeah,
they sort
exactly,
of,
yeah,
Yeah, and I
yeah.
think you'll find too with Vietnam, the cost of shipping is a lot more expensive, and it's a lot more tricky with your customs and departure times and everything from Vietnam. So I think you might find that it's a lot more costly on that end, even if the product might be, $1 cheaper. I think by the time you do the shipping, I know people are paying a fortune at the moment to ship from sort of Vietnam and those sort of countries. So whereas India hasn't really. It's gone up, but nowhere near the rest of the world seems to be.
And Vietnam does a lot of furniture items, and they are like huge, massive factories producing furniture in Vietnam, and they're shipping out these, furniture items in containers to really big retailers and brands. So a lot of the Amazon and entrepreneurial kind of sellers, I found, they find it difficult to source from Vietnam because the MOQs are again pretty high. Okay, let me just see if there are any questions. Okay,
I
Jackie
think
has
you
a
missed.
question.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Is there a particular type of wood that is heavier than others? Like, what would you use for trays?
So we use mango wood usually in trays. That and then it also depends on the kind of tray that you need. Like if you need a light tray that's just a breakfast tray, even an MDF will do. But if you need something that is sort of going to sit on your center table or things like those, then you take a mango wood that will be heavy duty and last you for a longer time.
Okay. How long does it take to
mango
ship
mango
from
wood
in?
some is the sort of it's an answer to a lot of mango wood is very durable, and it sort of
Yeah.
it is very useful in the way that it's sort of made and put together and can be used for many different types of manufacturing purposes.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
a very versatile wood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of
It's
the
rather
most
pretty.
sustainable woods because it's a fruit growing tree And as soon as the fruit sort of grows, and then the tree is sort of cut off, and then again grows back. In the time span is about 5 to 7 years for the tree to grow back, and it's very, very available commercially in India. So the growth patterns and the availability of wood is very high.
Yeah,
Okay.
and sustainable.
Mark, do you want to take this one? How long does it take
Yeah,
to ship
shipping from India. Yeah, look, once obviously the nurture is up sort of near Delhi, so it's going to probably take about 3 days or something for the trucking of the product down to the port. Then it'll clear customs, which is, depending, the ships I think leave Monday and Wednesday usually from the port to the US, and then it's 22 days when it leaves the port till it arrives at the New York port. So you usually wouldn't aim to go into California with Amazon. You would tend to go to New York because the ship goes the other way. If you go into California, it takes about, I don't think it's 42 or 43 days or something, so it's a lot longer. And customs, look, it's not an issue. We don't even really have anything to do with customs. We just say to Shamishka at Sea Air, send my shipment over, and she clears customs, does all my FDA, any paperwork I need for anything that's in there, and it's all done, and she just says, cleared customs, here's your final account, and it's by that stage ready to either, go into Amazon or go into your 3PL, whichever you're doing. So, so it just depends, I suppose, on which days you leave India, and that it'll give you maybe an extra 3 or 4 days. And at the moment, there's been a little bit of congestion in the port at New York. About a week. I lost about a week this time compared to normal, but nothing like going in from China to California. I think sometimes they're waiting 6 weeks out in the sea to even get their ships in. So we're not too bad off coming from India at the moment. It works quite well.
What have you seen locally, Sonia?
Yeah, similar timelines.
Yep.
Even we had the like a 1 week delay in one of the shipments. The same reason we were at the New York port. In fact, it was for an Amazon shipment only. Right. So we had a little time there, but otherwise they're pretty on time, and we've never faced an issue.
Do you have recyclable crockery for the fast food market?
No.
How heavy are the cake stands?
So they weigh about 1 to 1.5 kgs, and depending, we have like a mechanism. One of them is detachable from the top, so you can package it in a smaller way. So then the overall dimensional weight becomes lower.
Do you work with clients to create unique and new products? Would you also be an exclusive supplier for just us in that case, so you're not recreating the same for competition?
So we work with a lot of different clients and make unique products for them. We can't exclusively work we can sign an NN agreement where we don't reproduce the products that we've designed for you for any other client.
Yeah. And the product has to be unique.
Go on,
yeah. And the product has to be unique as well. I mean, if you just take something off the shelf and, make a slight modification and, sign an NNN for that, I don't think it really makes sense. It has to be like a really unique product that you have, sort of created yourself.
Yeah, and differentiated, to make it sort of like a private label sort of product. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, how are your wood products typically packaged for the customer? Do you recommend sealing them in plastic or shrink wrap with a desiccant, or let them breathe in porous packaging? Yeah, that's a good question.
So we've done all types of packaging depending on what the client has wanted. For the master cartons, we always shrink wrap them, and we put a desiccant just to be sure. And but we've seen that specifically selling on e-commerce on their websites or Amazon want an eco-friendly packaging. So we've started doing a completely like 100% plastic-free packaging, but we do put a desiccant because it's going from India in so many different temperatures, right? So it's always good to keep the moisture content lower.
That's so sweet.
Great. We look forward to it.
That's good.
I love the name, the Daydreamer Family.
Dreamer Family.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Okay, so I think that's about it. I just showed this URL over here. This is our preferred logistics company in case anyone is interested or if you need any help with shipments, then contact Sea Air.
And
Okay,
of course,
awesome.
ladies, just one question before Pratima and Sonia. If we ever get to come back to India, you're in Noida, right?
Yeah.
So we could come and visit your factory.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay, put that on the list of factories to visit.
That's going to be a lot of
Yes.
factories. Kevin, we're going to be in India for a month now.
I know,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Looking forward to
Hope
it.
to see you soon.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're really dying to travel as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, Nurture India is the name of the company, and you'll be able to contact them on our website, indiasourcing.net, pretty soon. Thank you so much, Soumya and Pratima, for your time today, and we'll see you in the Facebook group as well. You're inside of our
Yes.
of our India sourcing group. So, okay, cool.
Yes.
Thank
you for
you.
having
Thank you,
us.
ladies.
Thanks,
Thank
Amy.
you.
Bye, guys.
Good to see you. Bye-bye.
Good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, cool. So let's move on to our next supplier. And welcome Rehan from Ryan
Hello,
International.
guys.
Ryan.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
Say
Megla.
Rehan.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you.
Good.
Hi,
Good
Megla.
to see
So,
you.
hi. So first of
Hi,
all,
Karen. Hi,
Rehan,
Margaret.
How are you?
How are
I'm
you,
good.
Rehan?
Thank you.
See you
Thank
again,
you.
mate.
first of all, thank you so much for sending, the card holder in the gift package that we had sent to all of our ISN friends. Thanks a lot for that. A lot of people were having difficulty figuring out what it was, and they weren't able to.
I saw the video. Thank you. Thank you very much for
You
sending,
saw that,
for
right?
letting
Yeah,
us
that
send
it was a
it to
cool
them.
product. It was a very cool
Yeah,
product.
I think also the packaging got a good mention too. Didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
packaging, yeah, that was pretty cool packaging. A lot of
No,
people.
it's great.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, I would like to congratulate you guys for launching your website, indiasourcing.net.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a relief for suppliers like us as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We
So,
want
Rehan,
more weekends in the group.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share the slides that you had sent over to me, the catalog of your rPET and hemp products. So, do you want to
Right.
first of all just talk a little bit about your company, because I see that they're just products over here. So, for people who haven't seen you previously on the VISS show, just give a bit of background and history, and then we'll share screen.
Yes. We at Royal International, our company started in 2018. We started our company in 2018, but our tenure is around 25 years old. We have been working in leather since the last 25 years old. And now we have moved to making leather goods, leather bags, wallets, small leather accessories as well. Apart from this, now we have moved forward with making rPET fabric and making bags out of our rPET fabric and hemp fabric.
Okay, what exactly is rPET fabric? So you got to explain that first.
rPET, the term denotes like recycle polyethylene tetrapellate. That's a recycle, like plastic bottles are thrown every day. We have been using plastic bottles in the last around how many years I don't know, but essentially it's been used for the last so many years. And plastic is inevitable. No one is getting it back from it, and all the cold drink bottles, all the water bottles are coming in plastic. So it has been thrown in the ecosystem, and it's polluting our ecosystem as well. What's more confusing, it's around 300 million tons of plastic is generated every year, and around 8 million tons of plastic is thrown into the plastic every year in the ocean every year. That's a huge amount of waste that's being generated on the ocean, and it's killing the ecosystem over there. So what we have come with a solution. Like in India, we are getting the plastic recycled, turning it into granules and making yarns out of it, and then weaving them into plastic into fabric. So that's plastic bottles turned into fabric. The bag you are showing here is made out of plastic bottles. It took around 8 bottles to make this bag. So that's 8 plastic bottles less in the ocean.
So one bag takes about 8 plastic bottles.
Yes, a bag of this size.
Okay.
And if we
And-
talk about duffels, it will take around 15 bottles.
I suppose 8 bottles, Meg. Well, that's a lot of granules.
Yeah.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah, it's amazing though, isn't it, to think that 8 bottles, 8 plastic bottles that could be floating in the sea. There's now
Yes, right.
now a handbag instead of awesome, fantastic.
They look brilliant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is totally contributing to saving the environment.
And so is everything in this bag made from rPET, or are there some like the handles and everything, are they made of leather or some other material?
The base material is leather. That's vegetable tan leather. We have used vegetable tan leather for making this bag. Vegetable tan leather is the most sustainable leather. It's made using tree barks, so no chemicals have been used in tanning this leather. Also, the straps and the linings have made by using plastic bottles. Strap is also RPA recyclable. Lining is also recyclable. So that's a complete sustainable bag.
Interesting. Very nice. And what does this material feel like? Does it feel like cotton? I mean, I'm just if you look at it.
I would like to show you the fabric.
Is it
more like suede,
is it smooth, or does it feel like suede, or it looks a bit like sort of suede?
This feels like a normal cotton canvas fabric.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
This is the fabric.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you wish, I would like to show you a test of it. Matches.
Yeah, sure. Are you gonna light it on fire?
We're going to do some trips.
Yes,
We've got
I'll do that.
into doing trip shows now.
The only test to be done is lighting it with the fire. Then only we can get it confirmed that whether it's recycled or it's a normal cotton canvas.
Okay, let's do it, Rehan. This
Yeah.
makes
Yeah,
good
sure.
live TV. Lighting things on fire. Just be careful.
It's under the fabric.
Megla, what is it? All responsibility accepted, no liability or something.
Yeah. Okay, is it like a duck canvas? Someone is asking.
No, it's not like a duck canvas. It's totally different.
No, the other one that you showed, the white one.
The white one.
It does feel like canvas. I'm not sure what is duck canvas, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's hard to sort of say.
The weaving pattern is more like of a canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it absorbent?
Yes, it's absorbent. It can absorb water. That's water repellent as well.
Okay, it's water repellent, so it does not absorb water, right? Because it's repellent.
It will hold water for some time, but it will go down.
Okay. Okay, it's repellent.
Yeah.
So are you going to do the test, Rehan? Or
Yes,
should we come
I'm
back?
just going to do the test.
Okay.
In the meantime,
He's
I'd like
waiting.
to show you some of
He's
the
waiting
bags.
for the man to come in with some fire.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the lighter. Yes, here, got it.
Okay, guys, are you ready? Lois is saying this will be an interesting show. Yeah, it only happens on VISS.
First off
We set
the
things
VISS.
on fire. Rehan, please be careful. Do you have insurance?
Yes, I do have insurance. See, it's burning more like a plastic bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's melting.
Yeah.
Melting, right?
Wow.
You
Yeah.
can see the edges are more like when you burn a plastic.
Yeah, sort of melted.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
Got it. All right.
That's
Yeah,
the only
there
difference
you have it.
which makes it separate from other fabric.
Right. That was very
The
interesting. So
only
do you want to
steps which
show
which
some
makes
products as well?
yes, I do have few products.
Yeah.
Like a toad.
Oh, you girls would like that.
Yeah.
The handles are made using vegetable tan leather. Lining inside lining, totally recyclable.
It's got a zip inside too, Rick.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
good.
we
Yeah.
do have a zip inside.
Oh, and a zip on the front. Yeah, that's really nice.
Nice.
It looks very
There's a
durable.
shopper back.
Yeah.
Wow, that suits you, Rehan.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
That suits you. I can see you go shopping on the weekend.
I will go for evening shopping on this bag.
The next gift hamper that we send out, Mark Kevin, has to go in there.
Yeah,
Very nice. Yeah.
that's a good size one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the combination of materials. So
Yeah.
are the handles leather? Is that strip leather, Rehan?
On top we have used leather, and this
Okay.
webbing is also recycled, made out of plastic bottles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
I've
just
got
the
a really
top
dumb question. How do you make it like pink and not see all the different colours? You know, like sometimes when you see some PET drink coasters or something, they're more like our background, a bit sparkly with all the different colours. How do you make it just to look perfectly one colour, especially cream?
Yes, we get it dyed.
Oh, okay.
It
Oh,
can be
looks
dyed in any
amazing.
color you wish for.
Yeah.
So is the
back.
fabric dyed? So first they make the fabric and then the fabric is dyed, right?
Exactly, right,
At
correct.
the end. Okay. Okay, do you have any more
other
products
bag.
you want to show?
Yes, Mekla, we have few of them.
So guys,
Actually,
it's early morning for Rehan.
Early
and
morning,
so
right,
he's-
right.
Yeah, you're not in your showroom today.
I'm at my home and I just got the samples over here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that is very
different.
This one-
cool.
This one is a bike bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Get it attached to your bicycle.
That's very
quite
handy.
good.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
What we are doing, we are like combining the arpit with leather.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a really probably popular product nowadays with more and more people sort of bike riding.
Yeah, I wonder if you could sort of bundle it with some kind of bike-related stuff
Yeah, that's a great idea.
as a gift type thing, you know.
Yeah, that would make a really good
Cool
Father's
bag.
Day gift. Or... What are these?
Oh,
That's a side bag actually. You can just
yeah, just a small,
Oh,
just a
yeah,
small
yeah,
carry bag, travel bag type.
Okay.
Yeah.
going on at the airport. You can have your passport.
Mm.
You can have your mobile phones, keys.
Yeah,
Mm.
very handy.
No, that's a good size.
Yeah,
just
very handy.
Save
Yeah, very
carrying
handy.
too much junk around all day.
This is the product in the catalog which has been.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So, that
It's
opens
quite
up.
like that. It
Oh,
looks
wow.
sort of manly. It looks manly, that one, like, for me.
Yeah, it's very suitable for
Yeah.
men. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
all
no,
of them
that's-
have been made by using the lining is also recyclable with the straps.
No.
So this
I like
way
how that
we
flap
can.
goes over.
Pardon, Margaret.
I like how that flap goes over at the front. Can you pull that back up? You know, on the front, it's like a zip. Yeah, see, that's a really nifty idea, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Well, it lifts up. Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's a
no,
little pocket there. So you
Yeah,
can
that's
put
a
your-
pocket.
that's what-
Yeah.
Quick access to your something which that's not important because
well, yeah.
sometimes when you're holding it and by mistake you unlock the zip. It's all done. So be careful, guys.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So guys, while
Love this
Rehan
stuff.
is showing his samples, I just want to tell you that Rehan's company, Ryan International, is on indiasourcing.net. You can see the URL of their webpage scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you want to contact them, go to this page and send them an inquiry directly from there.
Right.
That's
Thank you,
another
Megla.
nice bag. Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
The small stores, it does come with a strap.
Oh, yeah. So you can
Yeah.
use either. Yeah.
We could actually sell these in sets, Marg, right? So you could probably have a set of 3 different types
Yeah,
of
different
bags.
types of bags. Yeah. Like the
And,
small one and the big tote and the little tote or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a question from Varsha Vittal. How much or what percentage of new material is mixed with the recycled plastic?
20%. 80% plastic yarn and 20% is cotton.
Okay, so there is some cotton
is
in
that
there.
a standard thing that it has to be 20% or not really?
What happens is when we try to weave it, we keep the warp in op-ed and weft in cotton.
Oh.
So that's how it gets attached in a much better way. You can see
Yeah.
the look comes. It looks completely like a canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what other product do we have is we are working on filament as well right now.
What's filament?
Filament will give the feel of a nylon.
All right.
This is filament. We are trying to increase the denier of it. This is around 300 denier.
And what is this made from?
Same material, plastic. This is completely plastic. No cotton used, only plastic bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay,
And
so
what
that's the
type of,
difference between the two.
Sorry, Rehan, what type of products do you think you're going to make with filament?
We will make wallets. We will make bags out of it. Actually, the one I have shown is a bit thinner. It's 300 denier, and the bag we will be making, it will be around 900 to 1200 deniers.
Right.
That will be a thick material.
That's great.
Wow. So your design team must work 24 hours, 7 days a week.
I mean,
And
No,
actually,
it's a
as
good product.
people probably don't know, as well as doing handbags, you do like horse bridles and all other things as well, don't you?
right, Margaret. These are made by hemp. I'm sure all of the guys are knowing that what hemp is.
But why don't you explain to us what hemp is, just in case, some people don't
Yes.
know.
Hemp is basically a plant. It's made by the pulp of hemp material, hemp plant.
Yeah.
So
And
hemp
the best
is
part is
kind of similar to jute or different?
yes, right. It's similar to jute.
Okay.
It's from the cannabis family.
And is hemp
And
grown in India?
it's a very strong material too, Rehan, isn't it? Very strong material.
Yes. That's a strong material.
Yeah.
It doesn't tear apart easily.
Yeah. But what part of the cannabis plant is that?
It's a cannabis family.
Cannabis, yeah, that's a cannabis family.
Yeah, can.
And so this fabric is made from hemp, and
Right.
then it's printed, is it?
Then it's printed, and we can get it printed in any color or in any form. What we have get over here is floral print.
What does it feel like? I mean, I'm just thinking, does it feel thick like jute, or does it feel more cotton?
The best way to describe it, it will feel like a felt fabric.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That looks
Right
very
on.
nice, doesn't it, Marg?
Yeah, no, there's some beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Kids bag.
That's-
Yeah.
This one is a no animal product. That's rpet mixed with hemp.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's very unique.
that is different.
So
So
Some
like
of the
a-
customers are keep on asking about no animal product, like no animal cruelty done to the animals.
Yeah.
So for them, this is the option. rpet mixed with hemp.
Yeah.
Oh.
All the products look really high quality. That's what I like about Rehan stuff. And one of the things I always say is quality never goes out of style, does it?
Exactly. Quality never goes out of style.
Oh, like a makeup purse or.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be a nice set. The bag with the other little purse in it as well. Yeah. No, a nice set.
Beautiful. Varsha is asking, could you wash them in the washing machine?
For the RPET or for the hemp?
I guess this hemp one.
This hemp one.
I
don't think that it will be washed. Right, exactly. Because it will absorb too much water and it will take time to get drained out. And when it gets drained out completely, it won't look good.
Yeah, I think bags and all you should probably not put in the washing machine.
Yeah, you just tend to sponge a bag, a spot, I think, more so than actually wash a bag. I've never washed a bag.
Yeah, I'd never throw a bag in a washing machine, would you?
Wow, that is amazing.
That is different. Wow.
Even though green is not one of my favorite colors, that looks awesome.
Yeah, it goes well, doesn't it? Yeah.
I should probably be making more green now.
No, that's
make
pretty.
Purple.
Make purple.
I love those purple lights on your ceiling.
Okay, thank you, Meghla. When the situation gets like, let this pandemic get over, and we will have a meeting in Kanpur, in our city.
Definitely.
We'll show you guys around the factory.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, love to see.
We'd love to.
Jute. This one here is organic jute.
Yeah.
Meghla, you were asking about jute. This is how jute is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more, more like a weave.
Yeah. So this is not very like thick, right? I mean, it's very, the denier is pretty low, I guess, right? You can make it thicker.
Denier is pretty low, and what we do, we usually use a backer in them. Okay. You create a bag out of this.
Right.
Okay, and then there's a lining, or what kind of bag?
There's a lining. There's organic cotton lining inside, with a rubber sheet in between them.
Okay, so that's what kind of makes it a bit sturdy.
Yeah, sturdy.
Exactly, right. To make it stand, we have to use a rubber sheet inside between organic jute and organic cotton.
Yeah.
And the same thing, this one is recycled RPET.
Yeah. But all the buckles and the connections look really, really high quality too, don't they? You know, the straps and the connections. I don't know what you call the connections. Are the buckles, not buckles?
Buckles? Yeah.
Okay.
So these
That's
are
fantastic.
your hemp products. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
These are all customizable. We can customize it in any color you want, in any print you want.
Yeah.
And the best part is the MOQ for this material is around 10 meters.
Okay, and that's approximately how many, just to give people an idea. So let's say this kind of bag over here on the left side, 10 meters would be how many of these bags?
In 10 meters, we can get around 25 bags of this size.
Okay. Well, Mark would not recommend ordering 25 pieces. Mark.
No, but I mean, I suppose if you wanted to do different colors, you could, you maybe do, 50 of each color, or, depending on what you want to do. But I think, that's a good idea, because people might like to have 2 different colors or 3 different colors in their range of these sort of bags. So that's still doable at 20, like if you've got to buy, 400 of each color or something, it becomes not really an ideal situation. So I think that it's good that you can start off with, different colors and in the range if you want to go down that track of having
and just mix it up a
more
little
variety.
bit.
See, we have lower MOQs, and we only believe in MOQs. As per those who have seen our previous videos, they know that we don't believe in MOQs. You can have as many pieces as you want. You can go with 10 pieces, you can go with 20, you can go with 100, you can go with 400.
Yeah, we were just saying about to make it a viable proposition for people, you know, who were selling in, you know, in another marketplace overseas, Rehan, you know, for the cost of shipping, etc., you know.
Right.
Yeah, to make it viable.
To make it a viable proposition, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise the shipping
doing,
cost
you know,
becomes too high.
Yeah, shipping will be too high, right?
You know, and if you just do 10 products of 10 things, you've got to pay for 10 lots of photography. So if you know, like, you've got to really look at the economics of the whole thing, and that to me is just not an economical thing to do. You know, you need, you know, 200 or 300 of each design or something to make it a viable sort of thing. Otherwise, you're just spending so much money getting it there and getting your listing up and, you know, all your colour range and everything done. And then you're going to sell out too quick if you've only got a few of each. So I think it's got to be viable, and you've got to have enough stock to make it last. It's no good, you know, putting up a listing, paying a fortune on advertising to get it going, and then be out of stock for 3 months while you order your next lot. So I think you've just got to take all those things into account and think deeply before you go ordering lots and lots of small orders.
Right, that's something to be considered of, right?
Yeah, and Rehan, as far as packaging for, you know, those type of products, you offer like eco-friendly sort of packaging.
Yes, yes, exactly, Kevin. We have also got packing material made out of cornstarch, which exactly looks like this plastic material, but it's not plastic.
All right.
I will be coming up with this in the future videos. We are getting it developed.
That's good.
Excellent.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's made of cornstarch, and so that means it's totally biodegradable.
Yeah.
Totally biodegradable.
Yeah.
What happens here, like in India, the situation is when the plastic material is thrown out, animals may try to eat it. What happens? It might get them killed. That's not good.
No.
And the packaging material made out of cornstarch is totally digestible.
Yeah.
For the animals, right? Not for us humans.
Yeah, we had a product once upon a time from cornstarch, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't that fine. Like that's just a piece of plastic. That's amazing. Yeah.
You know, but the principle of the cornstarch.
It's a whole new thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can actually,
people.
Yeah.
If you guys posted with the development.
You know what we need to make from those cornstarch poly bags? We need to make, and this is going to sound awkward, but dog poop bags. Because I have recently got a dog, and every time I take him out, I have to use a plastic bag, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm using 2 of these bags every day. And I've been thinking about this. There should be a biodegradable kind of material for these bags.
You start to feel guilty.
I'm starting to feel guilty.
Rianne, we've got another arm for your factory. I think you should now just go into selling poly bags of all shapes and sizes, because everyone will want them. So can you do factory number 2, and that's your new business?
For sure. And the best part is we got our first buyer. Megla is our first buyer now.
Yeah. There's a couple of people agree with me. Daydreamer Families is a great idea.
Daydreamer Family are onto
it. It's actually a great idea. Right. Yeah, totally. I've been thinking about this, every time I take him out for a walk, like, oh my God, not another plastic bag.
No, that's a great idea. No,
I
think
awesome.
We'll start out with a new venture, for sure.
Yeah.
That is what I was thinking.
Polymailers.
Yeah, there we go. Polymailers too.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Wow. There you go.
And I heard Rehan say that when we can travel again, that we should go to Kanpur to visit their factory. Did you write that down, Megla?
I will add it to the long list of cities and factories you want to visit, Kevin. I'm telling you, we're going to be there for like a month.
As long as you've made that, that's fine. No. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs. Imagine the amount of bags. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. My gosh.
Candy, you should feel guilty twice then.
Twice as much. Yeah.
Because there's a question. Can you print on it?
Yes, it can be printed.
Oh.
Cost-wise, Rehan, how would it compare to like a poly bag? Obviously, it's not going to be as economical as, a roll of dog poo bags from
Yeah, it's going to be
plastic
more
ones.
expensive.
No, that won't be expensive. That will be the price will be much less than the normal plastic bags.
Oh, really?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I can
aren't
see
these
some new
already
products from Megla.
It will be
are
ready.
you
It will be
already
ready.
selling? Are these already selling in the market, like these cornstarch bags?
Not yet, Megla. It will be ready by the end of this month.
Okay.
We are getting the R&D done on it with the printing thing as well. We'll get it by the end of this month.
Okay.
Wow.
Good day,
Well,
MMK.
maybe when you do, we can do a little special or something, Megla. A little special with Rehan.
Yeah, totally. We
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, because that'd be interesting. I mean, look, I know it's only a bag, but it's very it's.
Well, I think it's a multi-million-dollar business. I can see that exploding.
There you go.
Yeah.
We could save the planet. There you go.
Hey, hang on. He could go to
Exactly.
Woolworths or Target in the US or wherever and start selling bags. They charge you 15 cents for a recycled bag. Well, here you go. Look at this. Whole
That's a good business
new
idea, Margaret.
world. Hey, Ryan, here you go.
Mana's going to come with us. He's going to join us.
Hey, Ryan needs to do some crowdfunding and get some money behind him, and off he can go. Hey, there we go.
We have them in Australia, but not see-through. Ah, okay.
Okay, never seen them.
I think they're already available. Okay. Yeah, not
Maybe
available
I'll-
from Rihan.
Yes, not from us.
Awesome.
I'd love to see a cornstarch bag for packaging in various sizes. Yeah, that'd be very
Yes,
interesting for sure.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we are getting it developed for packing carpet bags.
There you go, Walmart. Oh, look at that.
Walmart is the biggest consumer of organic
Maybe you can
material.
do
They
that.
may be open to the idea. Cool. Yeah. This could be huge for you, Rehan.
Definitely.
We will
Megla.
definitely try to
Really-
spread the word for you. Once
Rehan,
you're ready.
Just remember
Thank you,
MM&K. Just remember MM&K. Don't forget it.
Right, Kevin? Right. How could I forget you guys?
I just want to show this very quick video that Melissa Simonson had posted, and she had actually done two videos of, the unboxing videos of the gift box that we had sent to her. And so the first video, she couldn't figure out what this little card holder was inside of the gift box. And then, like 20 minutes later, she figured it out and she posted another video. So this is really cute. I just want to quickly, share this video with everyone. And it's very interesting. So let's just take a quick look at this. It's a short video.
Okay, everybody, I have to post
Can you
this
guys hear?
update only because
Yeah.
Yes.
so I found out what this is, and apparently I'm just an uneducated buffoon because I had no idea what this thing was. So originally, this is what it looked like to me. I just had this this thing, and it was leather and looked awesome, and it had this metal stuff in it, but I wasn't sure what it was. And because I was trying to keep it a surprise, I didn't look at the customs documents or anything like that ahead of time to see what's actually inside the package. Now I found out. So now I realized when you push this thing and you see the mechanism, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this with my hands. Okay, I'm going to try and set this up so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, ready? Don't fall, phone. Okay, so now you can see this is the gift that I was talking about. I was like, I'm not sure if I know what this is. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the only one who doesn't know. But I found out what it is, and it goes like this. So you use this thing on the bottom, and up pops your credit cards, your ID, everything. It's amazing. Like, this is probably the only thing I need. To be honest, I actually do not carry around a purse most of the time. In my everyday life, I don't actually use a purse. I occasionally have one with me, but it's because it matches my outfit or something, not because I actually need it. And most of the time, I try and get away with putting these cards in the back of my phone case. And it's not intended for that. So this is a much better alternative, a much better solution. So once again, thank you to Meghla and India Sourcing Network. You are amazing, and what thoughtful gifts these really are. I know what it takes, not only to think of gifts that people might actually use and be excited about, but what it takes to ship all of those gifts internationally. That's crazy. Like, it's a really big undertaking. And we did it for Festivus, so I know exactly how difficult it is. We shipped some things to India. We shipped like to the UK and to some other areas, Australia, a ton of different countries, and it's really quite an undertaking. So I just want to say a big fat thank you, because I know what it takes to ship things internationally. And I wanted to update you guys because I figured out what this is, and I am very excited about it. I'm very excited about using this. So cheers. Thanks again, Meghla and India.
Cool.
Thank you so
And
much.
then she
Melissa.
posted,
Thank you so much.
and then she actually posted a photo that, hey, I'm using this today. It was so cute.
And also, the other thing with the case, isn't it, if someone, if you got it in your back pocket, and there's now people can actually...
RID.
RID, that's it. Yeah,
RFID, yeah.
Yeah, RFID.
So yeah,
Cool.
This was a really good product, Rehan, and I just wanted to show that video. And in case anyone's looking for these kinds of products, Rehan's company does make them as well. So if you're looking for a really cool card holder, that's definitely something that you could consider.
Yeah.
And guys, this is Rehan, or Ryan International is the company's name. They are on our website, indiasourcing.net/Ryan. Check out their website. Check out the previous video that we've done with them. They do a lot of very beautiful, genuine leather products as well. Not only bags, but equestrian products and any other type of genuine leather products they can develop for you. So definitely check out the website. If you want to send them any inquiries, you can do so from the page itself. There's a form on the page with that you can fill in with your requirements, and then send a direct inquiry to them and talk to Rehan. He's absolutely amazing, as you can see.
Thank you, Meghla.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel is here.
Daniel.
Hello from Brazil.
Hello,
I'm
Daniel.
late, but here I
Watch
am.
the
Yay.
replay, Daniel.
We're almost done, Daniel. We missed you.
Meghla, I have one more product to show.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You mentioned equestrian product, and I was thinking about sharing it with you, but I couldn't make a catalog out of it. But I would like to share the screen if you wish, if you would allow us.
Definitely. Go for it, Rehan. Go for
Sure.
it.
Yeah, sure.
So while you're sharing that, Mana is saying, good on you, MMK. Really created a great impact of Indian-made products all around the world with a great launch, complimentary gifts. Yes, Mana, and that was such an exciting whole initiative to work on. And just to tell people what we did, so we created this care package, or like a gift box with lots of different products that are made in India, and they were sort of representative of the products that India specializes in. So there was something that was made of metal, wood, fabrics, leather, plant-based materials, a lot of different types of products. And then we packaged them in a nice jute bag, and we had an insert that listed all of the company names of the companies that had made these products, and a little bit of information. Yeah, all the regions that where these products are manufactured. There was a nice map on the insert as well. And then we shipped all of these products to 35 of our friends, of the India Sourcing Network friends and e-commerce experts out there. And they were shipped around the world: Europe, Australia, Dubai, the US, where else?
to show people what is actually made in India, because a lot of people don't, we found a lot of people don't really understand the quality and the different types of materials that come out of India, and beautiful handcrafted things. And as I say, I said to Rehan before, quality, it never goes out of style. And I've never seen too many bad items or bad products come out of India, and it's just amazing. And it's amazing each time we see Rehan. You have so many innovative new products to show us each and every time we sort of meet, and and speak. It's fantastic. It's hats off to you and Ryan International, and especially to think of all our products. We got rid of plastic, and we want to get rid of this horrible product because it's made of and it's just magic to see that you're moving forward to save the planet in so many ways.
Right.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin, for the kind words.
No worries.
Please
Pleasure.
share a link. Please share a link of one of those 35 lucky friends doing the unboxing. We'd love to see all the items. Oh my God, yes, Daniel, you have to see those. Those are so fun. Which was the best one, Mark, Kevin?
I reckon Dan's. Dan's.
Dan.
Dan
Oh
from
yes,
Tyson.
Dan.
Dan
Yeah,
from
Dan
Tyson.
Ashford.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel, you can go look on my profile on Facebook. If you just scroll down, you'll see a video done by Dan Ashburn, and I'll also post the link here in the description later. But yeah, Dan Ashburn did a really, really good video, and you can also just search for his name, Dan Ashburn. They are from he's from Titan Network, which is also a great organization, by the way, in case anyone's interested. But yeah. Do you make the cornstarch bags or source them?
Yeah, we are making them.
Okay, so the cornstarch bags, this
Yes.
is your own venture, right? I mean, you are
Yes.
making them.
It will come up.
yourself.
It will come up in the limelight when it's done completely. When the R&D is done.
Okay. And are you going to be setting up a factory for that, or because
Yes,
that's
right.
a totally different process, right? I mean, it's
That's a
not
totally different
what
process,
you.
right? That's the next venture. We'll set up a separate factory for that.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
great.
So when you're ready, Rehan, and you let us know, and then we can do a live and sort of come back and.
A live of dog food bags.
Definitely.
See the dog food bags.
That'd be
Yeah, Claire
fantastic.
is here late, but here. Okay, so Rihan, I see that you've shared your screen. Do you want to go ahead
Yes.
and okay, so why don't you load the presentation and then I'll share the screen. Okay, there we can. Yeah, so you can go to the presentation now.
You mentioned equestrian product.
Wow,
So
look
that's
at that.
that's what we are making it.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
Where
that
is
beautiful?
That's a Western.
Alicia.
That's a
Alicia?
Western
Yes.
saddle, isn't it?
Alicia,
Yes,
yeah.
right. This is a Western saddle.
Yeah.
We'll have to send this to Alicia. She will just love this because she just loves her horsey stuff.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
she
John
has
Wayne.
in fact
John Wayne would
she has
love
in
that.
fact traveled to Kanpur when we went to India. She
Yeah.
went to Kanpur. Oh my
That
God,
is
that's
just
so beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
These
A
are
lot
all
of
handmade,
work.
hand painted.
Wow.
They are beautiful. Oh, look at that.
Due to Megla and her team.
That's awesome.
They are great.
Anybody here sourcing for equestrian products? Anyone here doing these products? Daydreamer family says
gorgeous.
that is gorgeous.
Wow.
This is all
What is
done
that?
by hand. That's actually a gemstone.
Beautiful. Do you do dog leashes as well?
Yes,
I'm all
yes,
about
we
dog
are.
products nowadays.
Yes, Megla, we are doing that.
Okay.
In fact, we are working with one of our buyer, and we are developing a dog collar for them.
Oh, there you go. Iggy might be able to test it, Megla.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
gee,
are
look
the
at
beer
that.
bottles of the ship.
Oh, stubby holders. Yeah, we call our stubby holders here.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wow. I think you might get a few inquiries about those saddles, Ree. Yeah.
I would love to have that.
You don't sell the horses to go with the saddles, do you?
But you do the bridles and the other things as well, don't you?
So,
The what?
selling the horses,
Look, the reins.
Reins.
the reins.
And all-
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
we do
all
have
the-
that.
Yeah.
The reins and all the stuff using the Christian product, like the bridles, wings,
Bridle, yeah.
the singles.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Also, I would like to show you the tooling work.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
Oh, how
Yeah.
they.
This will get converted into clutch.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful.
So what
Yeah.
kind of work is this? Can you explain a little bit?
Carving. Isn't it?
What we have done, this is harness leather, buffalo harness. The thickness is around 2.83 mm. It's been placed in water for some time, and when it gets wet, what the tooling is made up of, they use stamps to get these lines made.
Amazing.
This is all done by hand. No machine has been used.
Yep.
So it's basically a stamp that presses on this, and then
Right.
it sort of makes this. Okay.
Right, Megla.
And then how do you get the colors?
After tooling, we get it dyed.
Okay.
We fill the colors inside.
Yeah, no, beautiful. It's amazing.
And you could customize the patterns. You could have any sort of.
Yes, you can have any sort of patterns, any sort of designs. Even we could get a face stamp on it with the hand.
Yeah.
A face. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what sort of products would you make from this material and from these stamps?
This will go into a bag, and I don't want to keep you guys in surprise. I don't want to keep you guys in surprise because I didn't believe in surprises. I believe in just letting them know what their gift will be, and I don't disclose the product with what will this will be in actually. This will convert into a bag, and this is for Margaret.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Wow. Spoiled. Yeah, they're
And
lovely.
that one's for Megla.
This one
And
is
that
for
one's
Megla.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
And
love that.
Kevin, for you, I will be sending a big bag.
A big bag.
A big
That will be a
bag.
big bag with the tooling. And what I will do, I will like stamp your name on it.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Thank you.
It's getting it done. I will show the pictures very soon.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you.
That is lovely.
Lovely. I thought you was going to say a golf bag or something.
Would you like to have gold bag?
Kevin, you're giving
Got a
him
one
hints
track
now.
mind.
I'm just joking.
See,
That's
currently
lovely.
we have
Thank you. Yeah.
the largest size bag we have made is around 45 inches.
Right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a
Gee
very
whiz.
huge bag.
Yeah, it would
That
be.
is a
it's almost
huge
like a
bag, yeah.
suitcase.
So if you
Yeah.
would like to go for a golf bag, we can do that as well.
Bit heavy.
If you would like to have a sample from us, then just let me know what's your preference, what's your choice.
Okay.
You can charge him for the sampling, Rihan.
The charging will be coming to India.
Look, we can't wait to come
No
back to
more
India, Rehan. We really
Yeah,
we can't wait. I mean, what's it like in Kanpur at the moment? Is everything getting back to normal?
everything is getting back to normal now, but we are still waiting for we are still preparing for the third wave. The government has announced that the third wave is about to become in India, and we are taking all the precautions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the vaccinations are going on.
Vaccination are going on.
Yeah, pretty.
When I got
Yeah.
pretty quick. Have you
I got
got your?
myself vaccinated. Yes,
Yeah,
I got my first dose of vaccination.
awesome.
I had
just
I
wanted-
had my second yesterday, so I'm
That's
all
great, Kevin.
I'm all what's called ready to go. Here's
Yeah,
Dan the
same here.
man. This
Here's
is great.
Dan. So I just wanted to show a bit of this video. It's actually 7 minutes long, but you can go to my Facebook profile and you can search for this video, but it's really good. I'll just play
Hey guys,
a bit
so
of
I
it
just
over
wanted to
here.
record this quick video as a massive thank you to Megla and her team over at India sourcing trip, because I was just heading out the door here in Dubai and I received this box in the mail, and it's ahead of their brand new platform launch, India Sourcing Network, and they've sent me this fantastic swag box full of all stuff that we're going to go through here in a second. But I was just reading through the pamphlet that Megla and her team have sent me, and the resource that they're putting together for sourcing in India is amazing, and I can see it delivering massive impact to the industry and anyone looking to source products from those alternative markets like India. I know myself from looking at certain sort of material bases and products that come out of India, there's a lot of opportunity there. And what Megla and her team seem to be doing has collaborated all of the factories that actually have the capability to export, that are really good quality factories and can help us in our sourcing efforts to differentiate and find more unique products, maybe at better cost bases, or even sort of avoiding Trump tariffs, etc. Looking at those products from alternative markets, this is going to be a really great resource for being connected with those factories and that network of factories, as well as understanding kind of what the process is in India for importing, exporting products and getting them over into the US and other markets onto Amazon. So it's called India Sourcing Network. The website is indiasourcing.net. And from what I can see, it's full of resources, everything you need to know about sourcing products and finding opportunities in India. And then, like I say, exporting them over into the States or Europe or wherever you're selling. And also, more importantly, working through the vetted list of factories in India that Megla and her team have personally hand-selected and vetted to be suppliers of products that just make sense for the Amazon private label business model. So yeah, really excited about this, fully supporting Megla on this. Thank you, Megla and team, for sending this stuff over. And let's have a look what's currently being sent. So I've got this awesome bag. Really like how it's got that kind of organic feel to it, very aligned with sourcing in India. We've got this pouch here. Let's have a look at this pouch. Oh, I love that. And it's got inside of it, this is the first time I'm looking at this. This is awesome. So it looks like a passport holder there. You can see this looks like some sort of leather or organic leather products. I'm guessing
This is a passport
these are the
holder
types of
that's
things that
made
we can be
from
sourcing out
cork
of India.
material.
Just carry on having a look through.
Again, very sustainable,
So we've got
eco-friendly.
another sample here. Let's have a look what this looks like. Oh, it's a Christmas tree decoration. Awesome. So you can see like a Christmas tree decoration there. There's a bag here. Very good quality. Just having a look. That zip quality is good actually. Yeah, love a good feel of a good zip. Oh, cool. So another sort of decoration here. This looks like some sort of dream catcher or something. Let's have a look. Oh, so it's a chakra. The chakra is considered to be one of the most important energy centers and gemstones and can help in balancing and healing your energy levels. So yeah, definitely seeing all these like home-based products, kind of the products that you typically see maybe on Etsy and platforms like that. And I know myself, one of our Titan leaders, Andrew Erickson in Titan, he's built multiple seven-figure businesses from taking Etsy products and then checking the opportunity on Amazon and sourcing those products. So these are definitely the type of product types and material types that you can look to be sourcing out of India. What have we got here? What's this? Some sort of box. It's wooden. Let's see. Oh, lovely. The top comes off.
So this is the product that Rehan had given, and
nice.
the packaging was absolutely
card holder.
from Brand
Awesome.
International, and the
So
packaging was absolutely amazing.
It's got a nice leather finish to it. Looks like a metal and like an RFID, whatever it's called, protector inside. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's one of those ones that pops. So it's got the little thing on the bottom that you flick and then your cards kind of get pushed up to the top. Awesome. I'll be using that, Megla. Thank you. That's good. One thing I hate, I've got a big wallet and I've got too many cards in there that I never have to use. So I've been looking for something a bit smaller where I can carry like my ID, 1 or 2 credit cards, just for sort of popping out, and I don't have to carry that big bulky wallet. Well,
that was made just for you, Dan.
Cool. Oh, nice. So this one looks like some sort of toy, like Teddy. Let's have a look. My 3-year-old will enjoy this. He has a bed full of these. Let's see if I can get this knot undone. There you go. Yeah. So some sort of like cotton or drawstring bag here, and then that's cool. So this is authentic crafted in India, and it's a lovely sort of toy doll type thing that I'll pass to my 3-year-olds. But again, toy category, soft toys, cuddly toys, massive on Amazon. And then finally, there is a box here that I'm going to attempt to open live. Have a look, it's sellotaped up pretty well. And inside of it is, I love the paper. Looks like recycled paper.
So all the packaging was very eco-friendly. There was hardly any
Nice,
plastic
nice wooden
in
coaster.
the entire box.
And then I guess the thing inside is some sort of mug. Let's have a look. Yeah, lovely. Oh, awesome. I can drink some beer out of this. Yeah, cool. So again, you can see, look at the materials being used here. You've got metal, some sort of metal there. I'm guessing it's aluminium or something like that. Let's open it up. Yeah, so nice high polish finish. Some inscription on the front and then a wooden handle there. But thank you, Megla, that's awesome. I'll enjoy some hot chocolate or more likely some beer out of that. And then finally, yeah, just taking a look. Awesome. So guys, this is really cool. IndiaSourcing.net. Megla and her team have put that together. It's an open resource full of factories, information on sourcing from India. All the factories are vetted and pre-vetted by Megla and her team, and really with the goal here of opening up the Indian market to Amazon sellers and finding those network of good quality factories that have the capability to export at scale, and really finding those more unique products that enable you to differentiate and compete on the platform. The home and kitchen category, decorations type products, looks like toys, anything wood, metal based, or handcrafted cotton, that sort of stuff. Massive categories on Amazon. Again, Etsy is a great source of inspiration for this stuff. As I say, Andrew Erickson within Titan has built multiple 7-figure businesses with that exact strategy. But yeah, Megla, well done to you and your team. Thank you for sending this over. And everyone should definitely check out IndiaSourcing.net and take a look at the India Sourcing Network. As we all know, alternative markets are something we should definitely be looking at and considering within our sourcing capability as we continue to scale this business on Amazon. So congratulations and good luck with everything, Megla. Thank you for this box of products. And yeah, everyone check out IndiaSourcing.net. Talk to you soon.
That was great, wasn't it?
That's really, yeah, good. Fun to watch as well.
Yeah.
Daniel
Did
says,
you like
so
that,
cool to
Rita?
watch the unboxing. He should have shown more of the nice macrame. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all beautiful products.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This
Okay,
is all
guys.
happening because of you guys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the website, we were working on the website for over 6 months, and it's been a massive initiative.
Yeah.
We're a small team, but
It's
yeah, we
it's
made
been
it
great
happen.
to see it come alive though, from just when we've just been zooming each other or having a weekly, monthly meeting or whatever, and now it's all come to life, and it's alive and it's real and it's happening.
Exactly. And the most important thing is that it's helping people. So we're seeing a lot of inquiries being sent to suppliers
Yeah.
directly, and the entire process is going to be much smoother now. Whereas previously we had all of these resources in different places. We had Google Drives and we had the videos in our Facebook group and on our YouTube channel, things like that. But now everything is consolidated in one place. So yeah, pretty cool.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, awesome. So I
So
think
guys,
we should.
what's the next?
Yeah.
What's the next gift we will be sending to these guys, to these beautiful people?
Well, it looks like it's gonna be like to all the dog lovers. Dog lovers are gonna be
Yes,
getting
right.
something.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Maybe Megla will find all the ones in the US that own a horse and send them a saddle.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we should do some sort of like more giveaways in the group. We should give away some of these samples of products to people who are in our group so that they can, for themselves see the quality of the products that are coming out, and they'd be inspired to source these products. So
Because once people see the quality, and once again, sort of harp on, quality never goes out of style, does it? And if you can get something made of quality, it doesn't matter what it is. If the quality is right, you can make the style with the quality, and there's your brand, so.
yeah. The other thing that I like, working with Indian suppliers is that they're very flexible. I found most people are very accommodating when it comes to your design requirements or, your MOQ requirements or packaging requirements. I mean, most suppliers we talk to, if we ask them, if they can make any changes to the product or anything, they never say no. They always say yes,
Absolutely,
and
yeah,
they'll try to figure out a way to do it. I mean, if of course certain things don't work, then they'll say that, hey, I'm sorry, this is not going to work at all. But usually they'll try to figure out a way
yeah.
to make it happen for you. So that's something that I really enjoy and
Well, I think,
appreciate.
Megla, isn't that the way though? I mean, if you're sourcing something, if you're, as a buyer, you get what you want, but you're not going to get what you want in a phone call or a first meeting. I mean,
True.
it could go on. It could go on for weeks and weeks to actually, and go through a couple of samples to actually get what you actually want. It doesn't happen overnight. So I mean, the factories are very patient, and the people in the factories. So you've got to be a little bit patient too. Don't expect to sort of, make it in one go. It won't happen. It'll never happen.
Yeah, exactly. You have to work on it, whether it's sampling or anything. Work with your supplier to do it, and have a bit of patience as well, because things take a bit longer in India because things are handmade. The sample is also handmade, and whereas in China, things are coming out of a factory, of a machine usually, and they'll usually have ready samples for products. So it's easy for them to ship samples and produce samples as well. But in India, for a lot of things, they have to source the material from different, service providers, put it together, and then, it gets done. So it does take time.
And now, Megla, we've got introducing AW Air Wallets to the fold. And if anyone now is sort of getting samples, they can pay in local INR, which makes it a lot easier if you're initially dealing with a company and you just want samples.
Exactly.
It's a great way to pay. So.
And I think too, with sampling, it's a good idea because look, with China, they won't jump on a Zoom call with you. India, most of the suppliers, I've never heard from anyone who the supplier won't hop on a Zoom call and show you, like, we're at this stage. Do you want it like this? Do you want it like that? So you can actually, even though we can't visit there, you can get on and look at it upside down, inside, and all the things. So it's not like you just have to deal with emails. Use, Zoom and get on with the suppliers so you can actually work with them live. It's it's the best option we've got.
Just like we're talking to Rehan now, he could show us a product inside out. You can, so there's no problem actually going through it and asking your supplier to do that. It's a great way to know that you're on the right track.
Exactly. And speaking of Air Wallets, definitely this is an Amazon approved payment service provider, so you should check them out. Marg and I have signed up recently, and I am really loving their service. Their customer service is so good, especially because, we are from a group, and anybody coming from our group, they're giving them special attention. And we've negotiated special rates for the group as well. So if you sign up at our at the indiasourcing.net website, you'll get their preferred or preferential exchange rate, FX rate, and they're also giving us 20,000 Australian dollars worth of free FX. So that's a big deal, and that offer is not available outside of our group. That's exclusive to our group. And the reason we're able to do that is because we are representing a large community. We're representing you guys. So, they see that, this group can bring us lots of clients. So they're willing to give us special rates, and we are able to negotiate on you guys' behalf. So yeah, this is something that
the other side of that, Megla, is the dealings that you've had so far. I know Margaret is, ecstatic the other day when she did brought some money over or something, and where it was costing her before, it wasn't sort of costing as much or even zero, wasn't.
Yeah, look, I've saved hundreds of dollars just in the first, I think I've been with them 3 weeks probably now, and I've saved quite a few $100s.
Don't tell Justin too much, because he might put the rates up.
Yeah. Yeah, and same for me. So I have done a few transfers to India because we do have VAs in India that we pay.
Yeah.
And their rates, compared to banks, are significantly better. And also the service fees is just like $5 for a USD to INR transaction, whereas I was paying like $40 or something when I was doing the transfer from my bank. So it's huge saving over time, because we have like 4 VAs in India that we need to.
And
pay
that was
in
quicker
INR.
too.
So that's
It went quicker too, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And I
next
think
day.
you got your last Amazon fortnightly quicker too. didn't
Yeah,
you?
I got it really quickly. I got it virtually the next day, which is surprising. And I think too, the really good thing is the FX rate that they're giving us is really good. Like I actually, when I was doing mine, just because I'm watching what's happening, I actually went on and put Yahoo Finance on my phone and at the transaction, and it was virtually the same. Whereas before, like sometimes it was a big gap difference, and especially if you're using a bank from Australia, it is a huge amount of money that you're throwing away. So there's lots of things to consider. There's the rate you're getting. There's also the fees you're paying and the speed of it. So, it's a bit of a no-brainer.
And I believe they're sort of trying to get it in India, but I think it's
a while away.
It's a while away.
A lot of red tape in India.
Yeah, normally.
But they do have a team in India, so that's a positive sign. They already have a team in India, and pretty soon they'll be launching in India. So Rehan will be able to get an Airwallex account too, and then we'll be able to do Airwallex to Airwallex transfers, and
that'd be what a way to do business, So easy.
Totally.
Rehan?
Yeah, that will be so easy without any hassle.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it'll be cheaper for you with your fees.
Yeah, it sometimes gets difficult to receive the payments for the samples. Like we usually get it via PayPal, and they charge a lot for both of us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, so this is really good. So we'll try and get everyone doing their samples on air. So if people come to you, tell them, get an Airwallex account, and then it won't cost you or them very much.
You know any government officials?
I think he didn't get it. Kevin is asking, do you know any government officials that can, I don't know, do what?
Get the accounts. I think there's just the financial side in India is very difficult to work with. There's lots of hoops to jump, so we need someone to help.
Yeah. So, I mean, it looks like we are, advertising for Airwallex, but we're not. They are really cool. They're really amazing. We're very impressed with the services overall, and that's why we are kind of, pushing them, and they're our preferred payment service provider as well.
It really sort of amounts to like how it helps everybody in the, not being stuck at different hurdles, to overcome. And to me, that was one of the ones that held us back in some ways very early on.
Yeah, and I think if you haven't, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you haven't seen 15th of July, Amazon will not pay to any PSPs that are not approved, and the WISE, everyone who's with WISE or the old transfer WISE, they're not even on a provisional list. So if you're with them, you won't get any more payments from Amazon after the 15th of July. So you need to do something very quick, or Jeff's got all your money.
Yeah.
Jeff or his successor.
And on a totally different note, we need to do a live with Rehan about this, the packaging with the
cornstarch bags.
Yes, we will definitely do that. And we are going to be doing VISS shows more frequently now, and they were supposed to be shorter, but we've been going for almost 2 hours now, so we should probably stop.
That's it.
We can't claim to be doing shorter shows if we go for 2 hours.
But if that was Rehan's fault, he's got too many bags to show us.
Yeah, totally. Blame it on Rehan.
The blame is all on me, right?
But seriously, guys, check out their products.
Go for it,
yes, Kevin.
I was just going to say, fantastic to see you again, and it's good that India sort of turned the corner with the big bad wave of COVID that sort of came through. I think now it's sort of on the way up, and I think nearly all the countries now are sort of on the way up, although it's going to keep in and out. So, at least the worst part is over, I think.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, check out Ryan International's website on indiasourcing.net. So it's indiasourcing.net/Ryan. Send Rihan an inquiry about any of their cool products and get in touch with them. Lois says, haha, 2 hours, but it has been great, Megla. Thank you. Lovely to have a laugh on VISS again. Yeah. That's what we love. We just have fun on this show. We don't know where time goes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Three hands the man. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining us. And we'll be back with another VISS show very, very shortly. And then we will see you on our webinar Wednesday, next Wednesday morning. That's Tuesday evening in the US.
Yep.
All right. Have a great weekend,
All right.
everybody.
Thank you,
everyone.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
Rihan.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.